What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here, and in this video we have another Obi Wan Kenobi news update here for the upcoming show that's coming later of 2022. Let's just get right on into it. Of course, with more and more castings and rumors circling around, we now have some more news here for the overall show on who we could possibly expect here to show up in this show, and that being the fifth brother Inquisitor, first seen in Star Wars Rebels. If you haven't already, I would highly take the time here to sit down and actually watch Star Wars Rebels, especially before we see the Kenobi show, or really just any other piece of Star Wars media, especially like the upcoming Ahsoka show as well. I think that Rebels is pretty underrated, quite honestly, and it's a really great show. I have recently started watching it, and I'm now on the second season, so I would highly recommend the show if you haven't already watched it. Of course, presumably seeing what we have heard about the Kenobi show, however, circling back over to that and talking more about that rather, it would be presumably, I guess, there to kind of see some Inquisitors show up in the show, just not exactly knowing who or what and when or any of that, more, I guess, precisely there, especially seeing which type of Inquisitor. Could it be a different type of Inquisitor that we just haven't seen before? Could it be Inquisitors that we have seen before? And furthermore, could it be a fallen Jedi or something like that matter, if it is a new Inquisitor that we maybe have seen before from like the Jedi Temple or something like that. And before I do forget, the rumored actor as well to play this fifth brother Inquisitor is Sung Kang, who is actually on the actual official Kenobi casting that was actually posted by Disney, Lucasfilm, and Star Wars themselves. Now, however, do keep in mind that this actually, I guess, rumored casting is not actually confirmed for the fifth brother to appear in the Kenobi show. Take it with a grain of salt. It's not actually confirmed anywhere by Disney, Lucasfilm, or Star Wars. It is just a simple rumor that has been going around from various media platforms. Now, I do have to say, after seeing Star Wars Rebels, or at least some of the episodes with actually seeing the fifth brother here, first of all, I just want to say he is absolutely no match for Kenobi. That thing first right there. And secondly, just seeing him from the actual Star Wars Rebels show, he looks pretty terrifying, honestly. And to see him and think about seeing him in a live-action form, it has to be even more terrifying. I just can't wait to see this upcoming character, if they do appear in the actual Kenobi show, and that this rumor does come true. It, of course, in my own personal opinion and thoughts, it would make perfect sense to have not only the fifth brother Inquisitor appear, but have multiple Inquisitors actually appear throughout the Kenobi show as well, seeing that Vader is going to be somewhere on the show as well, and kind of see him kind of command these different Inquisitors to go and find and hunt down various Jedi. And furthermore, I did have a Kenobi news update here a couple days ago, actually, of course, depending on when you are watching this video, for the actual Kenobi show here, and seeing that Sung Kang had actually furthermore came out to say that he did see Darth Vader and multiple different Jedi actually on set of the Kenobi show. So if you haven't already, definitely check out that video as well. But that there does leave a lot of theories and suspicions of having the Inquisitors promptly show up as well in the Kenobi show, if we're going to be seeing multiple different Jedi also appear in the Kenobi show as well. So promptly, just with that, and I'm still thinking about that whole idea, had I mentioned earlier before, just seeing, I guess, the fifth brother Inquisitor appear in Star Wars Rebels was kind of terrifying. He does look pretty scary as an actual character, but I will have to say he's kind of underpowered and just really isn't any match for Kenobi himself. So it would be assumed that he would go against other, I guess, Jedi if they were appearing in the show. But just thinking about seeing him in Star Wars Rebels and thinking about seeing him in a live action form would actually have to be absolutely terrifying. So that kind of makes me question, could there be some darker themes and maybe some horror themes that we could also see in the actual Kenobi show as well? I think that's something that Star Wars just kind of has always done, and it's always kind of been a thing in the Star Wars universe, is to have some kind of horror themes there. If you just think back to even the whole matter of Palpatine himself, he's just kind of scary looking in that factors, and just different other scenes from the original trilogy as well, the new sequel trilogy and the prequels as well. All together, Star Wars as a whole, and even in the animated show Star Wars Rebels and then Star Wars The Clone Wars, of course, as well, just have a lot of kind of scary type of tones and themes as well. Of course, with that, I really don't think that this whole overall Kenobi show would be pointed towards different themes of horror and all of that. Just seeing that horror has just kind of been an in general thing throughout the entire Star Wars universe, just in general. So kind of to see it reappear here in the Kenobi show, possibly seeing that the fifth brother appear in the Kenobi show as well, but just also having the whole factor there as well. And I know it's just something that we've seen more in books and comics and even just fan films in general, and video games for that matter as well. But seeing Vader also also appear in the show as well. It just kind of also implies the whole factor of making him extremely terrifying and extremely scary as well, and seeing him in that live action form once again. I think they very well could bring some horror elements as well. And that there would be presumably making Vader not only more violent, as we did see him in Rogue One there be pretty violent towards the end of the movie, especially there, of course, but also just bringing in some more scarier type of themes, and the whole horror theme there as well for Vader as a character and as a whole as well. There we did kind of get some, I guess, scary type of, I guess, themes there with him in Rogue One as well, when we seeing him in the Bacta tank, and just the whole idea of Vader's castle as well. That's something also to mention that will be reappearing in the upcoming Kenobi show as well, presumably. However, really, it's something I do kind of want to save for a separate video and really go more in depth on discussing all of that, kind of different themes of the Kenobi series as well, of what we could possibly expect there. So do stay tuned for that by hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell, so you get notified when that video does come out, of course, and when you don't miss it as well when it does come out. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions. If you have seen Star Wars Rebels, your thoughts and opinions on having a possible the fifth brother Inquisitor here actually appearing in the Kenobi show as well. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel, and check out our Instagram on Official Star Wars for more Star Wars related content. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, both here on our YouTube and our Instagram, and thanks so much for watching today's video. May the Force be with you always, and peace out.